Alright guys, good morning. It is day 3 in China, and I wanted to just quickly give you a scope out of the view from my room here in Sanya, so check it out. This place is called the Mangrove International Resort. It's themed. There's 6 buildings around there, all themed differently, with a huge cobra pool, water slides. You can see over there, that's Volcano Restaurant, or a volcano. It's got all sorts of cool stuff, kids playgrounds, whatnot. It's like a fake big man-made waterfall over there at the pool area. Nice little pool area over here. I'm like in the more Balinese styled place at the moment. I was actually lucky enough to be invited here by a friend of mine who I actually took around Cairns. I actually tour guided in Port Douglas. He was one of my VIP guests. His name is Mr. An, and he's a lovely guy, and he's actually an architect by trade, and his company actually invests in and creates huge hotel projects all around China, which is quite phenomenal. And yeah, he invited me to Sanya to check it out. So 6 towers, 3,700 rooms, 71 restaurants, 70,000 square meters convention center. So it's a convention center. They're holding a car show at the moment, the World Car Show there. 33,000 square meter water park, movie studio, wedding square, children's adventure zone, shopping arcade. There's also like 24 cinemas where they show movies every night and stuff. It's crazy. Now, Mr. An really loves his art and architecture and stuff, so he's got these, you know, kind of cool, funky layout stuff going on. Now, I did spend a fair bit of time with him in the Pullman Spa in Port Douglas, and that's supposed to be one of the best places that we have up in North Queensland. And I can see now why, according to him, you know, by Chinese high luxury, high-end clientele standards, it's actually quite basic up there, and we don't have anything of a really high level that we can offer these super wealthy, as we like to call them, to attract them to our destination. So even though, you know, we see in the news a lot, and we see you know, in the media that Cairns is going to become the new playground for the super rich and the super wealthy, you know, you guys all know that I'm a naturalist. I love you know, the environment. I'm a pro-environment, but I'm just talking, you know, some factually here. The super wealthy are not going to be attracted by what we've got to offer in Cairns unless some really super mega resorts like this get built or not. Yeah, so that's why the Aquis, you know, the Aquis thing. I'm sure you guys watching out there know about Joe Fong and his plans to build a huge multi-billion-dollar resort in Yorkeys Knob in Cairns. So just keep trying to show you around here while I'm yapping, while I'm talking here. So yeah, some nice little art stuff there. Oh yeah, small detail, but apparently quite important. These babies. You can see I've got the soft ones on. I like the soft ones. Well, Mr. An, when we were in Port Douglas, was amazed that the resort there didn't have those little thongs for him to wear around the resort, around his room. He really found it quite uncomfortable, and for him that was not a big deal, but it was a detail. And for these guys, for these high-level super rich, it's all about the details, what they're used to. Here's the shower area. Check that out. Bath with a view. I had another nice bath there last night. So yeah, I mean, I could sit around talking all day about this, but I think basically just in seeing this, you know exactly what I'm talking about. If in Australia we want to bring the super rich, if we want to attract them to our destination, then this is the kind of thing that these guys are used to. We either have to step up our game with the customer service, a whole new level, because the customer service here is on a whole new level to what we can offer in Australia. We don't really have the same level of customer service standards as what they do in Asia and India and whatnot, because people are working so hard just to try and make it up. You know, people will do anything. But in Australia, we're pretty casual, which is cool. But you know, if we're going to compete with the rest of the world, with tourism going to compete with the rest of the world on a high level, we really need to step that area up. All right. Yeah. So there we go. Just one last little look there. I'm going to go down and explore first and check it out. I'll see you down there.